So I saw the Mario Galaxy movie yesterday, and I thought it was just a fine movie. The animation, the visuals, like we all know, Illumination Studios does very well. Now, I'm not much of a Mario fan. I'm much more of a Sonic fan, as everyone knows. But I do have some experience with some of the games, and for Galaxy, that's probably the game that I like most when it comes to Mario. Unfortunately, I don't have Mario Galaxy, so I'm gonna use the next closest thing, which is Sonic Lost World. Enjoy this very mid-game in the background. Now, I always thought it was weird that they went from Super Mario Bros. All the way to Galaxy and not go to Super Mario World, especially with Yoshi being introduced in this movie. But seeing how this movie played out, it does seem like they are trying to create a Mario cinematic universe rather than sticking with the timeline of the Mario games, which I think is fine if you have a studio that is trying to tell a story with these characters and they are all going to meet up to face a bigger threat like they would in Super Smash Bros. That's cool, but it doesn't seem like Illumination is a studio that's trying to really tell a story rather than just get this movie out, put a bunch of references in there. Hey, you remember this song? You remember this, enemy? Do you remember this part of the game? Like it doesn't seem like there's anything that they are trying to flesh out. In this movie, these scenes go by super quickly, especially in the second act. Like, there's an enemy, I don't want to spoil it for anybody, but there's an enemy that they bring up. He has a fight with one of the characters, and then they never tell what happened to him. It kind of felt like the studio was hoping that you would forget that you're watching a movie and you're just super excited to see your favorite game on the big screen. And it's kind of it's kind of funny because I don't really have too much of a connection to Mario, so I'm noticing all of these things and I'm wondering if the people who truly like Mario also feel the same about this movie just moving at such a fast pace. Now, this is going to be a spoiler. There's one scene to where I'm still thinking about this. Mario and Luigi get turned into babies. Yoshi's running after them trying to save them from a dinosaur. Peach and Fox see them get turned into babies. They turn back into adults, and Peach and Fox don't even question what just happened. Now, mind you, this scene just comes out of nowhere. They get turned into babies, Yoshi rescues them with Toad, they get turned back into adults, and then they just move on. And that's kind of the entire movie. Something happens, something gets fixed, there's no explanation, and it just moves on. And I think that's my biggest issue with this movie, is that there's not a scene to where an issue is able to have an explanation on what happened, and the characters are just okay with it. I know a lot of people had issue with Rosalina, but honestly, if Rosalina was part of the main crew, the movie would be over in about 15 minutes because she is just an overpowered character. She is only in the movie for about 10 minutes or so, which is a little bit disappointing, knowing that, of course, Mario Galaxy is the game that's literally about her. I think the one thing the movie does well with Rosalina is just show how powerful she really is. And also seeing Peach, be her own character, really being the main focus and the main character of this movie, I thought that was pretty cool as well. But overall, the other characters are kind of just there outside of Bowser Jr. Bowser Jr. seems like a very annoying child, and I understand why a lot of people don't like him. And for Bowser, it kind of seems like the studio just told Jack Black stop being Jack Black. That kind of sucked because that would be like telling Jim Carrey stop being Jim Carrey when he's playing Dr. Eggman. Overall, I think the movie is cool. I think if you are a massive Mario fan, you are going to enjoy all the references that the movie is going to show, but you might be a little bit confused on why it's called Mario Galaxy when it does not follow the game. But if you're a Mario fan and you go in with a little bit of low expectations, I think you're going to enjoy it. If you're thinking you're going to get a very grand movie with a plot point that's going to make you feel more of a connection with these characters, you're not going to like it at all.